Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Video Game Chronicles gameplays. And last time we actually played Robocop 3 on the Super Nintendo, and that game just flat out sucked. Flat out. It was definitely worse than the NES version, because the NES version at least gave you unlimited ammo no matter what. And there were just tons of problems. If you want to check out all the problems with the Super Nintendo version, go right ahead. But I don't know if the Sega Genesis version is the same or not. I'm gonna have to find out. We're gonna play Robocop 3 on the Sega Genesis this time, and I hope it's not the same game, because because the Super Nintendo version of Robocop 3 just flat out sucked. And I hope this is not the same game. Let's find out. Okay. Oh, and it looks like the same. And it looks like the same. Well, except Flying Edge did it. Holy crap. Oh, it is the same game. It's the same game. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I did like the, I will say I liked the Robocop 3 graphic there, or the title screen. I was actually impressed by that. I will say that. But that doesn't mean that this game might be any good. I'm shocked that it's produced by Flying Edge, and, well, technically Ocean did it. So this most likely is the same game. But I hope it's better. Let's find out. Let's play. Because the Super Nintendo version was just terrible. What the heck? Okay. Oh, at least you get the either start the game or go to options. Let's go to options. Oh, thank God, it's much better. You get to pick how many lives you want. You get to pick how many continues. I bet you the Super Nintendo version had the same amount of continues as this one does. You probably were only allowed to do 2 or 3 times, and that was probably it. At least this gives you the right to pick how many lives and continues that you want. Plus, you get to pick the difficulty mode. We are going to do normal. But let's see if the Sega Genesis version is better, or whatever not. We'll find out. I'm at least happy to say you get a choice of starting options. Well, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. You can shoot at about any direction. Whoa! What happened? At least you can shoot up. Wait, oh, that's right. How do you select? Oh, 8. At least there's a... The problem is, I feel that this game still sucks. No matter what version it is. I forgot. And I'm not using controls either, and that's not a good sign. And guess what? It has the same problems. You can't shoot down, which sucks. And you don't... And I don't No, you don't got unlimited ammo. That sucks too. Whoa. See, you can't shoot down, and that's the one of the biggest problems with this. With both versions of this game, you don't get. Oh crap! Well, fuck you. You still suck at 209. Still don't like this game. You know, I am happy that you can shoot up. By pressing up and the shoot button. I am happy with that. But it still sucks that you get limited ammo. You know what the big surprise is? There's no punch button. There's no punch button! So that's another flaw with the Sega Genesis version, is that there is no punch button. Oh, the punch button is if you run out of ammo. Oh, brilliant. Even though I like Flying Edge does some good games. Sadly, this is an ocean game. Okay, there we go. I want to power up that. Dang it. Oh, and you got a checkpoint. That's good. I'm happy with that. Thank God. So I will say this. Why did he pass through the... That's bad programming. The one thing I do like is that they have checkpoints. That's a good thing. Come on, get them! Oh, so they go away afterward? Ah! I can't believe that got past the machine. This game still sucks. Oh, wow! I will say this is much better than the Super Nintendo version. I'm impressed. I am impressed. Because the Ocean version just plain out. The plane sucked. I'm happy that there's checkpoints. I'm happy that there's checkpoints. Meaning that this game is worth playing, even though it sucks. This sucks, but not as bad. I will say that. And I'm down to my last life. Oh, come on. I still don't know the controls really well. Oh, I still suck at this game. Oh, at least it's much better than this Super Nintendo version. I might actually give this another shot. But this game, yeah, I like this better than the Super Nintendo version. I'm impressed. But it still sucks. I will say that this game still sucks, but it's much better than the Super Nintendo version, because the Super Nintendo version is a travesty. Flying Edge did it, and they did it better, but only slightly. And I'm surprised that the Sega Genesis version's better. And that's not saying much. And the reason why for that is because Flying Edge did this. I believe that they were the publisher, but I'm not sure. They might have been the developer, and they did a better job than what Ocean did with the Super Nintendo version. Because the Super Nintendo version just plain out sucked. No, the problem is you're doing a better job. At least the spread shot gives you. Despite the flaws with this game, it's you know it sucks. It's actually much more funner than the Super Nintendo version. It's playable. I like this because it's playable. Yes. It's flat out playable, and oh crap, that's okay. Not perfect. And I like the three-way. See, I gotta get used to these controls. See, that's my problem. I think the three-way shot's better. This game still sucks, but it's a vast improvement over the Super Nintendo version. But that's not saying much, because the Super Nintendo version still sucks. The Sega Genesis version still sucks. laser. See, this game, the Sega Genesis version is not bad. It's definitely a vast improvement. Ah, don't tell me I gotta go. Ah, back here again. So it didn't take me anywhere. See, I like the three-way shot better. See, I like the three-way shot better. It's stronger. Dang it! At least I'm trying. Well, that's it. I've about had enough. Or maybe not. The only problem with this game is just too hard. I think that's the problem with both these games. They're just too hard to play. Dang it! That guy got me! Oh, great! I do like the laser, it's stronger. Oh, dang it! Ah! It's just too hard. That's the problem with this game. I'm sorry. I just can't get through it. I'll just have to play this another time. The good news is the Sega Genesis version is worth playing. the Super Nintendo version is definitely one of the worst Robocop games I've ever played. At least on the Super Nintendo version. So, for this version, I kind of recommend it. I don't highly recommend it because, like I said, it still kind of sucks because you can't shoot down. You have limited ammo on all of your guns. That's pretty much the flaws with both games. Both games have these flaws. But the Sega Genesis version is worth trying. So if you're planning on playing a Robocop 3 game, then play the Sega Genesis version. It's definitely worth playing. I would recommend that you stay away from the Super Nintendo version and even the NES version. I recommend that you even stay away from the NES version, even though that's probably the second best Robocop 3 game, with the Super Nintendo version of Robocop 3 being the worst. So, like I said, Robocop 3 on Super Nintendo really sucks, and Robocop 3 on the Sega Genesis is worth trying. So, that's pretty much it for this episode of the Video Game Chronicles gameplays. And that's pretty much my review of Robocop 3 and for trying them for the first time for the NES, Super Nintendo, and Sega Genesis versions of Robocop 3. Especially those are my first times playing them. So, next time will probably be the Super Nintendo version of Robocop vs. Terminator. But for right now, peace out to you all, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time. Peace out. Thanks for watching.